It's your boy AJ back with another freaking video, and how the fuck are y'all doing? Woo! Jesus. I had to let all of it out. I haven't done a Vlogmas since 2020, child. It's been 2 years since I done sat and done a Vlogmas. I supposedly did a Vlogmas last year, girl. It didn't work out. Mental health came to whoop my ass, like, and stuff like that, child. It just, a lot just happened. But I was able to start back YouTube at the end of last December, so it did start. I did do a little something last December, but I wasn't able to do Vlogmas. Y'all read the story right, child. Y'all read the title right. I ruined Christmas. Now look here, child. This isn't a collab, but I'm gonna say it's a collab. I want y'all to go watch Bougie's story time today. Also, she did How I Ruined Christmas. Okay, so she told her story. Now it's time for me to tell my story, child. Try to tell my story on how I ruined Christmas, and I'm just this is just so funny to me. Like, y'all, I'm gagging already, and I haven't even begun to tell the story. Yeah, so welcome to Vlogmas Day 1, you guys. I can't believe I'm just saying that. I just gagged. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 1, honey. So let's get on into the things after the intro is ran, okay? So, you guys, starting off this story, I want to go back. Before we get to December, I want to go back a little bit, girl. I want to go back. If you see it from the back. What? Doja ate that. Anyways, I want to go back a little bit. Before we get to the December month and what happened on Christmas. I got to give y'all a pre-story so I can understand why the fuck I was doing what I was doing in December, okay? Alright? So, I think this is like September or beginning of September. I was beefing with a teacher real bad. I don't remember what happened. I just know me and her was beefing real bad. It got back to my mama and daddy, and girl, they started beefing with me real bad. So my brother, he's a Virgo. His birthday is September 22nd, and I remember this vividly. I remember being in trouble at school, or something happened at school. Not too deep of a trouble, not like suspended or something, like maybe a phone call home about me. I don't know, girl, getting up out of term. Anyway, so I got in trouble at school or whatever, and my brother's birthday is during the month I got in trouble with. Now let me tell you something. The parents that I had, child, they need therapists. They like to hold on to things for too long. It's like, girl, okay, get over it. And I did something a week and a half ago, girl, get over it, let me live my life, give me my TV back. Like, they hold on to things. And this was one of the moments where they were holding on to something, child. So, like I said, this is my brother's birthday month, and it was time for him to have a whole nasty piece of time. So, he had went to Chuck E. Cheese on his birthday, and I wasn't invited. My mama and daddy did not bring me. They didn't take me. I was not able to go because I had got in trouble earlier that month at school. Now, I remember being the saltiest bitch. Vividly angry. Vividly mad. I was angry. Because what the fuck? Let me tell you something. Something about Chuck E. Cheese just do it for me. It's just something about Chuck E. Cheese used to do it for me, baby. Down from like the damn gifts they would give away, the little toys and shit that we could pick out at the front with the tickets. Also, they used to have like this little truck that I would get on, girl, and that motherfucker be shaking in the air. Also, what else? I used to like the pizza. Woo, Jesus. The pizza is still good to this day. Mind y'all, this is like, I don't know what grade. We were still in the apartment, so I had to be, I don't know how old I was. I had to be in an elementary school still. This is an elementary story. Yeah, because we were still in an apartment at the time. So my brother had his birthday September 22nd. He went to Chuck E. Cheese. I wasn't invited. They didn't take me, and I had to sit home. I had to sit that one out. And I was so salty, girl. I was like a saltine cracker. I was so angry. Fast forward to October, girl. I remember them telling me, oh, you not doing shit for Halloween either. So at this point, I'm just blinking with my bang gang. I'm like, I must have murdered somebody back in September, because what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, why is y'all not letting me do shit? Like, why is y'all doing this to me? But I remember when Halloween day came, they needed me to go with my brother for assistance. He goes trick-or-treating, and they didn't want him just out trick-or-treating by himself, so I was able to go out and trick-or-treat with him by the grace of God. 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 I was allowed to go out and get some candy with my brother. By default, girl, by default. Because I think he had one of his best friends supposed to have went, and he didn't end up coming. Something happened, and my brother really wanted to go trick-or-treating. So they was like, okay, older brother, go. So I was able to trick-or-treat, but I was still on punishment. So after after we get finished trick-or-treating, we come back home, and I come back home to a dry room. Like I said, I was still on punishment. I really enjoyed my time out trick-or-treating, but I knew when I got back home, it was back to punishment, back to the roof, back to the cell, back to the jail. So when I got home, I didn't have my TV. I didn't have nothing but a bucket of candy and myself. That's all I had, girl. That's all I had. And I was like, girl, I don't know if Christmas gonna look real hot for me. I remember, like, I don't know if Christmas gonna look real hot for me, because they held this against me on my brother's birthday. Halloween happened. November is approaching. Black Friday is approaching. I don't think I'm gonna get anything. I don't think I'm gonna get anything. And I remember being real depressed about it, because I was like, I can't believe that dirty ass hoe at this school just fucked up my Christmas like that. I could not take any self accountability. It was the bitch at the school. It was the bitch at the school. I said, I can't believe that bitch at the school just fucked up my Christmas like that. Girl, I was so angry. I remember, because Thanksgiving was approaching. I was still on this punishment. I was like, what the fuck is this, honey? So I was like, oh Jesus. So with me knowing Christmas was about to be dry, and me knowing that God is the center of my life also, I had a little hope. So I made a Christmas list. I think my mama had asked my brother, like, what does he want for Christmas? Make a little list for her and sit it on our room dressers. And I had heard her saying that, then I seen him making a list, and I said, wait a minute. Wait one motherfucking minute here. Wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute, she didn't ask me about no list. But I said, look here, I'm gonna make me a list. Girl, I made my list. I didn't even have to check it twice. What was on that damn list? Let me think, because I remember what was on that list. I was so obsessed with spy gadgets shit then. Like, I wanted, like, spy watches, and they had, like, spy goggles with cameras in it. And, like, they had so much, like, spy material. Also, it's these, like, robotic spiders that were out. You would get them at Target and stuff like that. Also, Zuzu pets. Let me tell you something. I love the good Zuzu, but just my list was deep, honey. My list was deep as if I had got best behavior, all straight A's. Like, my list was deep. My list was probably longer than my brother's, and she asked him to make the list. Girl, my list was deep. So I make my list. I sit it right beside my brother's, and I get on the bus like a baller in the morning, honey. I'm like, yeah, baby. She thought she did ask me about what I wanted, but she gonna see what I wanted, honey. I don't give a damn about any of that. I don't care, baby. I'm on the bus smiling like, yeah, she better go buy my shit. Yeah, she better go buy my shit. I'm on the bus riding out, girl. Really kind of nervous, but still like, yeah, she got me. She got my back, mom. She got my back. So weeks passed. Nothing is said about the list. Nothing is said about my list. Nothing is said about my brother's list. But both of the lists are gone by the time I get back home. I was looking in the trash can. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. I did look in my kitchen trash can, because I just knew down deep inside that they had threw my list down in the trash can. I couldn't find it. It wasn't in the trash can, but I did look. I got home from school. I ran to the trash can immediately. When I seen that it wasn't on my dresser, I ran to the trash can immediately, and I looked in it. I was looking in the trash. I was trying to make sure they didn't rip it up, throw it away. It could have been down a toilet, but I didn't see it in the trash can. So I'm like, ooh, thank God. So November passes by, and I remember this being like Thanksgiving weekend, because my mama and grandmama would always do stuff on Thanksgiving. Like, we'll come over to my grandmama's house on Thanksgiving, we'll eat real good, and then they would like creep off into the night to whatever store. So they crept off into the night, and my stepdad, he drove me and my brother back home to where we were staying, and my mama and grandmama, they went and had an old next piece of time. So next day rolls around. I remember seeing my grandmama and my mama coming in with all of these bags from Macy's and here and there, and I'm just trying to see through the bag, and the bags is like quadruple wrapped. Like, I can't even see through them. I'm trying to see through the bags, bitch. I can't see. I cannot see. So the first thing on my mind is like, I have to get to these bags. I don't know how, but I'm going to have to get to these bags. This is a war. This is a battle that I will fight. I need to know what's in the bag. A couple days go by, baby, nobody is leaving the house. Or when I'm at home, everybody else is home. Or when I'm at home, my mama and daddy in the room. Like, I need them to get out. I need them to leave so I can do some investigation on what they brought in here the other night. Every time I got home, they was home, and it would piss me off. Or every time I wanted to look or remember, like, oh, they got all this shit, or oh, they came here with all this shit. I could not do it because they were always home. I needed to get in that room so I could see what was in there, and if anything was in there for me.
I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first.
So one weekend, my mom and my stepdad, they went on a date. They got all cute, dressed all up. They left. Now, look here. Me and my brother, we were at a reasonable age to watch ourselves. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we were like, I know for sure that we wasn't 17 or 18. But we knew not to burn that motherfucker down. I mean, thank God, just leave, y'all. So my stepdad and mom end up leaving, and I'm like, perfect time. Perfect time to bust in their room and figure out what the fuck is going on with these gifts. Girl, so they leave out. They have their little date. They bye. And at this time, I think I was off punishment. And I was kind of, what my mama would say, I was, what's the phrase she would use? Skating on thin ice. That's the phrase. I was skating on thin ice, girl, but I was off punishment and I was living life on, you know, thin ice like I was, you know, somebody's Disney on ice. I thought I was Tinkerbell. I thought I was Mickey Mouse. I thought I was somebody like that. So I'm sliding on this thin ice my mama said I had, and I wanted to push my, you know, push the boundary a little bit farther. So when she left and my stepdad left, I ended up busting in that room to go see what the fuck was going on with the gift. So I'm in my mama and stepdad's room. I'm looking left and right, up and down. I can't find shit. I can't find shit, bitch. I'm going on the other side of the bed. Bitch, I'm back on the front of the side of the bed. Then I'm finna go into the restroom. Y'all, my toe hit a bag. Now the bag was hanging, you know, at the edge of the bed, and I wasn't even thinking to look under the bed. I don't know why. Drag me. That's usually probably be the first place kids go look for some shit. I don't know. I was checking drawers, closets, showers. I wasn't checking under the bed. But bitch, my toe hit something, and I looked at the bag and I said, "Oh, what is this, bitch?" So at this point, I'm on my stomach, laying down on this floor, up under the bed, looking. Now, when I got on my stomach to look up under that bed, girl, I had struck a pot of gold. Bitch, I had found everything. Bitch, I don't even know how they put all this shit under their bed. It was so much shit under their bed, and I'm looking through bags. I'm trying to see what the fuck is going on. Like, honey, I had to see what was tea. I wanted to see what was in these bags, so I'm opening bags up. Tell me why I found something I was asking for. I found the spot watch. Now, I hope y'all know what spot watches are. I'm gonna try to find a picture and pop it up. But baby, when I seen that I had a spot watch, or I didn't even know if it was me. Like, my mama could have been, she could have been doing toys for tots. Baby, it could have been toys for tots, bitch. But when I seen it was mine, I could have caught the Holy Ghost and cried. I just was like, oh my God, I got a spot watch. Like, I'm losing my shit. I'm losing my shit. Mind y'all, I got a whole, literally like a whole month. Cause it was like, it was at the top of December or very end of November. So I got a good minute. I gotta sit with this shit and not act like I know about it. But I'm literally falling out as if I won the lottery when I seen it that my mama had got me the spot watch. So girl, I'm looking. Also, I opened up another bag under the bed. It's a Wii game. Now look here, at the time we didn't have no Wii. So I was like, what the fuck? If we got Wii games, it mean there's a Wii somewhere up under this fucking bed, bitch. Girl, I'm under the bed. I am tearing that shit alive. I'm ruining every surprise. Everything that I'm supposed to be gagging at in about 25 days, I am tearing that shit open. So after I do all the snooping and investigating, you know, I wanted to do, honey, I put everything back to what I can, what I remember it looking like in every angle that I could remember it looking and being. But I put everything back up under the bed. I'm swearing I'm just fixing everything correctly. Girl, go close my parents' door back, and I'm like, ooh, bitch, I'm saying in my head, ooh, bitch, about 20 days, 25 days, bitch, I'm gonna have a nasty ass Christmas. Like, these bitches ain't even gonna know what to say to me come January, bitch. I'm coming in with motherfucking Wii remotes in my pocket. I'm coming in with my spot goggles. Like, these hoes ain't gonna be able to say shit to me. Girl, I'm just ecstatic. I'm just ecstatic about something that has, like I said, it has 25 more days before it actually happens. So, I'm over the fucking hills. I'm over the hills. I'm excited. I'm ready for Christmas. You know? Days go past, weeks go past, Christmas arrives. Now let me explain to y'all how Christmas Day works in my family. We don't just open our eyes and start opening gifts. I wish. Now what we have to do is we have to open our eyes, brush our teeth, and get ready for breakfast. My mom does something like Christmas breakfast for our family. She invites her friends and our family over, and we have a grand old breakfast, and then after that we'll talk and open gifts. So Christmas Day happens, we wake up, we do the breakfast, we do things. Now it's time to move to the living room and, you know, open the gifts. So after we have breakfast, baby, my stepdad, he says that he wants to tell me something. And I see him walking towards me with this little camera. Now, If I can find the camera, I'm gonna insert it, because y'all can only imagine what I was thinking. I was like, girl, what the fuck? You wanna show me a slideshow? Like, you took some pictures of a bitch while he's sleeping? Like, what the fuck is you finna show me on this camera? Like, I'm like, what the fuck is you finna show me on this motherfucking camera? So he's approaching with this camera. Now this camera is an old ass camera, girl. It had a USB in it, and it had like a red button. I hope to God I find this camera. Like, I hope to God I find a picture of this camera. So it had like a red button with a USB thing at the top of it, and he goes and plugs the USB camera. He plugs the USB camera inside of the Xbox. Now, I'm not knowing what's going on. Like, generally I'm thinking like, oh, slideshow, oh, family festives, oh, da da da. But why are you just telling me like, hey, I have something to show you? I'm like, it's a room full of bitches here. Like, you finna show everybody, just not me. So why are you saying me? Girl, this man plugs up this camera to this Xbox, honey. He grabs the remote. he grabs the remote and he goes to the little video thing on there to play the videos from this camera. Why does he start playing a video of me being recorded sneaking through their room all down on my knees looking for gifts? Y'all, if I'm lying, let me call my brother. My brother don't even know I'm telling this story. Hopefully he answer. Hopefully he answer and don't try to call me back later on and when I'm not recording. I ain't gonna tell him I'm filming a YouTube video. I'm gonna just say somebody right here. Hello? How you doing? I got a question. My friend don't believe me. Do you remember when Mama and
Yes.
Oh my God, I was so gagged when they was recording me.
With they had like a little camera.
What color was the camera?
Silver and white.
And then they had that little red button.
But like that thing had like one HP.
Yes, the little USB cord on it. Oh my God. I'm gonna call you back in an hour to really catch up because we really gotta talk about some things.
We don't. You're not gonna call back.
I am gonna call back. You just gotta answer. There he is, y'all. It came out of the camel's mouth. That's my brother. They had played that video, baby, of me snooping. Why the fuck would they do that? Why the fuck would they do that? Oh, they played that very much like, girl, don't sit here and act like you don't know what we finna give you. Don't cut all that fake shit out. Don't scream, don't cry, don't do none of that. That what it gave. That what it gave. Don't scream, don't cry, don't do none of that, girl. We know that you know what gifts you getting. I was just gagged, like I was speechless. I didn't have much to say. The camera really stopped recording in the middle of me, you know, talking to my brother. So I hope y'all caught all the tea he was dropping down. But literally, he confirmed everything I was telling y'all, and he didn't even know I was gonna call him. I barely called him. Y'all heard him talk about some, you don't go call me back, you can call me back. I was gagged. Like, I was gagged. Like, my bang gang had blew the fuck off into Mars. Like, I was gagged. It was so much. Anyways, I love y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed the first day of Vlogmas. Like I said, this is a collab with Bougie. Make sure you go over to her channel and watch her story time about I Ruined Christmas. She ruined Christmas. She shut that shit down, honey. She shut that shit down. So, girl, if you ain't gonna see it, like, what is you doing? My video is over, so why is you still here, girl? Leave a thumbs up and go over to Bougie's channel. Anyways, of course, I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's Vlogmas. 25 videos back to back, honey. Bye.